Thank you, Peter, for that introduction. You're not in the payroll yet, so don't worry about it. We could always rescind those. We'll find some investigative reporter who found that we have an overdue library card 4 years ago. You know why I left at lunch early? Because I was getting stuck with a check. I know Teddy. One day we were doing an event in Roxbury with Bill Clinton at the Orchard Gardens Community Center. We're talking about youth violence, and Teddy says, let's go to lunch. And Bill Clinton says, oh yeah, it's a great idea. And Clinton says, let's go to some fancy restaurant. And Teddy had the smarts enough to say, the mayor will choose the place we go. So we picked out this Mike's Diner on Washington Street, right? And so we had, Teddy likes to eat. We all understand that. Bill Clinton does, and of course I do. But the best part of the whole lunch was when the bill came. Bill Clinton says, I don't have any money. Teddy says, of course, he had no money. So who gets stuck with it? Me. And so then, but I tell you something, folks. This guy, Ted Kennedy, was a very special guy. We'll never have a guy like him ever again in this business. Maybe some of the other elected officials remember when he called you on a Saturday night around 8 o'clock and said, Mayor, the thing you asked me about 6 months ago? I forgot all about it. He said, how are we going to fix that problem up now? I mean, he was one of those guys who really was in touch with people every day. And he cared about people. He's what this government was 30, 40 years ago. It's not what government is today. And so I'm really happy to join Vicki and all the family, members of Senator Kennedy's great staff, and tell you he had the greatest staff of any elected official. They were just spectacular people. And all of you to help dedicate this institute, a place of public education and learning, in honor of a man who taught us all so much, I tell you. And we are so fortunate to have the Institute and the Presidential Library right here next to one another. Two great institutions named for two great public servants, both on the harbor. Chancellor Motley, my only concern is, don't forget, leave some space for some of us alumnus. Huh?
I will, don't worry. You wrote it down.
You wrote it down, okay. It was so inspiring to listen to the students read passages of that civil rights debate. Senator Kennedy always knew that and always believed that young people are the future. I remember being at the school over in Charlestown, first school that was wired in this country, hardwired for the internet. He was there, and he was so proud that he was able to deliver that to the city of Boston. He also knew that making sure that they all got a world-class education, these kids. I mean, he always believed this was a civil rights issue of our time. So I know he would be thrilled that the Institute for the Senate be a hub of civic learning, and this institute will be welcoming destination for people for many years. The truth is, may not need to buy more red paint to extend the Freedom Trail to Dorchester, Thousands of children and families will come here every year. They may wear the paint thin, but not the message. That opportunity should be extended to all people, no matter what is their background. Just think about the Kennedy Institute, the Senate means for the city of Boston and our people. Boston's children will no longer just read about the great debates of the Senate. They'll visit here to experience them too. Boston natives will come to the Kennedy Institute for the Senate to learn about their career, or one of their own, the democracy he strengthened. Aspiring public servants will come to our city to prepare for career in public service. And folks, that's needed now more than ever, to bring aspiring elected officials who want to come to public service, to come and learn what it's really about. Because I think we were off track. This government is not about what Teddy believed in. Teddy believed in people and how we help people. We're off track. That's why I look at this to bring people back on track. The cradle of liberty will continue to shape its future and guiding in future young people. You know, folks, we have lost Teddy's voice. We have not lost his example. His career was a model for fighting to make sure everyone had a fair shot at success in this country. And that's the mission of the Institute, as well as to make the history of what some have called the world's most exclusive club, and share it with people. I just say I'm so happy that it's right over here in Dorchester, Massachusetts, but especially on the University of Mass campus with Keith Monthly as the chancellor, who does a great job. And I just say to all of us, this is a great day. The groundbreaking is always a special day. I look forward to months and weeks later, we have the folks come in here and learn about government, learn about what the Senate really means, the effect it's had in people's lives. And also, I think some of those young people will find what a difference Ted Kennedy made in so many people's lives, how many people he touched in so many different ways. I'm just honored to be asked to say a few words this morning. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.